Greetings, I am Schrodinger Deeps. Welcome to episode 12 of Cold Water's Epic Mod 1984 campaign playthrough. After preventing arms and ammunition from falling into the hands of the enemy in the previous mission, we are now making best speed into the Norwegian Sea to hunt for our target of choice. The crew is on high alert for possible quad patrols. After hearing reports from her sister unit, HMS Trenchant, that multiple aircraft appeared over the horizon sporting a new technology labelled Sod's Law. It is believed that these units have the ability to materialise at the exact moment commanders think they won't. This phenomenon has been linked to an observer known only as Quad, who regularly posts comments in after-action reports, apparently manifesting danger through will alone onto the patrol. We have a new sonar contact, bearing 002, designation Sierra 1. We have a very weak surface duct, a very weak thermal layer, 53 meters. We're currently doing 10 knots. Let's hope we haven't already been counter-detected.
Sonar new contact bearing 042, designated Sierra.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Right, so I'm not going to bore you with that one. We spent an eternity searching for the enemy unit, but she slipped away into the darkness of the ocean. Let's continue the hunt. We have a new sonar contact, bearing 015, designation Sierra 1. Strong surface duct and strong thermal layer at a reasonable depth, at last 101 meters. Okay, I'm going to classify the enemy contact. I'll talk to you once it's done. Okay, we have classified our primary threat. She is Sierra 1, classification Juliet. We do have the sonar noise range advantage here. And right now it looks particularly promising, as we are in her baffles and she does not have a towed array. Even though I don't have a range, she's reasonably slow, we are going to get a couple of torpedoes off and drive them home.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
While we resolve the firing solution.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
We're going to send these weapons away from our location. The plan being, naturally, when she does finally counter-detect the weapons, they will be heading well away from any risk of counter-detection on our part. So when she counter-fires, it's going the other way. Wow, I could have explained that a bit better, huh? Coming about, she is moving far too fast to operate a sonar effectively. Puts me in a fantastic position. More fool her, especially at that range. Let's have a look at her. There she is. And she is about to have an incredibly bad day.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Okay, so she has gone active. She's detected the weapons, counter-fired naturally down the reciprocal bearing. It's not going to do very well. As you can see, she has no chance of detecting me.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
Okay. Those weapons are now going to do their thing. All on their own. She can't even see it.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 357. Contact breaking up.
At least the beeping has stopped. The pinging. Honestly, I don't try to do this. Genuinely didn't mean it. Sorry, shipmates. Lights out. It's got to be near the end of its run now. Haha! You lucky, lucky people. On to the next target. Very good. We have a new sonar contact, bearing 132, designation Sierra 1, weak surface duct, moderate thermal layer, 29 meters, 10 knots. Action stations. We are hunting a Sierra. We do currently have the advantage. She was cavitating just a moment ago, has thoroughly gave away her position. Right, so we are going to improve our firing solution, attempt to remain undetected. Okay, we've determined a course. We're going to try to maneuver to a more favourable position. It looks like she may do that for us. So
Con, helm, steady course. Come right to 104. Helm aye.
we're going to maintain the current course and see how she manoeuvres.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, we're in a position where a course change could result in her getting a fix in our position. It is therefore always nice to have the initial attack. We are going to be counter-detected very soon. So we're going to configure our weapons ready to go. To expect counter-fire down the bearing. They need to run... yeah, that's fine. We want our weapons to run nice and level. We're going to send these active as quick as we can.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir. Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
Con, sonar, launch transient from.
Okay, we're going to activate these weapons now. We know there's something inbound. There they are.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 158.
That is going to lock onto that. Let's check. Weapons have locked on. Let's see how that's doing. Starboard side, look at the view. Okay, there it goes.
Con,
Good.
helm, steady course.
At this stage, it is more beneficial for us to have an accurate target solution. Stand by a bit of active.
Con, sonar, switching to active
That'll
search. Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 166. Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 156.
We are going to see how this pans out. Good hit on that target. Good. As for ourselves, stand by to evade, depending on what direction that goes. That's the worst possible direction.
Make turns. Con, sonar, we are cavitating.
Full ahead, starboard 30, no course to steer, full dive on the planes. Deploy countermeasure. Go on countermeasure, do your thing.
300 feet.
Yes. Now
Con,
that
sonar, no longer cavitating.
was hairy. Check
Passing
depth of
400
water.
feet. On. Motor ray has been damaged.
Of course, the total array. Acceptable
Passing
casualty given that.
500 feet.
X-ray that. Let that go down there.
Torpedo room, tube jammed on launch.
That's a shame. Full dive on the planes. Countermeasure out.
Con, fire control. We've lost the wire.
That's fine. We have our own dance to deal with.
Passing 600 feet.
Good.
Passing 700 feet.
Our other countermeasure done the work for us regardless. Let's slow this thing down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Okay.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 154.
Good. Back to the Norwegian Sea. The hunt continues. We've got lots of targets to play with. have a new sonar contact. Bearing 107, designation Sierra 1. No surface duct, no thermal layer, and it's going to be a doozy. Action stations. Action stations for task group engagement. Okay, I'll see you once this lot has been classified. Okay, standby brief. At present, our primary ASW threat comes from Sierra 1. This cache-in here. The RBU 6065 Set 65 torpedoes. Further away, we have the RBU 1000 and these bad boys. Nonetheless, we also have our primary target, our target of opportunity. Capital ship, here, RBU 6000. We also have 4 merchant vessels. I do anticipate a likely submarine escort. However, she has not yet been detected, so we'll be keeping a close eye out for her.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Staying as quiet as possible. Course of action planned is as follows. We will improve our firing solution on the enemy contacts and position ourselves to effectively conceal our attack if possible. The goal to be eliminating escorts and capital ship before utilizing TASM to take out the merchant vessels. End of brief. I will just highlight we do have multiple Quaj and Quaj in the air already preparing to make our lives hell. By far the greatest ASW threat in this engagement will be multiple Quaj. Okay, while I know a great many of you will be looking at Sierra 1 thinking, just attack now from this range, unfortunately, as soon as I put my Spearfish active, her range is enormously limited. She is going to launch weapons at me, turn around, and increase her standoff range. My weapons will likely explode before they get to her, so I need to close my range, which is what we're going to do. We're going to steer directly south.
Come right to 181, helm aye.
And sit in one of the most horrendously dangerous places imaginable. Okay. Now, while my solution has dropped off considerably for many of the other units, Sierra 1 is now at approximately my most desired range. Get any closer than this, I start to run into serious problems. My weapons will transit faster than hers, which should give me the edge to manually guide the weapons in via a wire prior to taking evasive action. That's the plan.
Shoot tube 1, aye sir. Shoot tube 2, aye sir. Shoot tube 4, aye sir.
Okay, as soon as we see the transients, that is when we're going to light them up. Okay, there's a bit of a tasty course change coming. She has accelerated to 9 knots, 10 knots. Yeah, okay. She's getting within dangerous standoff range for that RBU 6000. Hopefully, she doesn't know where I am. Yep, she's sped up. Let's send this where it needs to go. And one more for luck. Not bad.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 1, 2. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1,
Perfect.
last bearing 1, 2, 2. Contact breaking up.
Shoot tube 1, aye sir.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 109.
They have a Quaj watching the show. Multiple Quaj. Oh, what a lovely flight past.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 114. Contact breaking up.
Beautiful. We have a Quaj. very, very, very sorry day here.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 266.
Tracking toward array, full ahead.
Make turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Full dive on the planes. I'm gonna turn the other way. All of
Con,
the port
fire
wheel.
control, we've lost the wire.
Never mind that wire.
Passing 800 feet.
Okay, that looks promising. We're gonna now slow it down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
The direction that torpedo turns is everything in this Evasion. We could give them the slip. Alas, it is not to be.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 3, 5, 4.
We have to go towards the surface this time, unfortunately. Now that torpedo is not doing me any favours. Full rise on the planes, full ahead. Here we go.
Passing 800 feet. Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 7, last bear.
Passing 600 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing
Yes.
500 feet.
Standby cavitation. Doing
Passing
our
400 feet.
very own porpoise impression while we get chased by the million quad. Running straight towards me. Send it that way.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Better to reload early than wish you'd fired it.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water,
Nope.
torpedo in the water, bearing 2, 1, 5.
Excellent. Full rise on the planes, full ahead again. Let's see how we get on. I completely ignored that decoy.
Passing 600 feet.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra.
Passing 500 feet.
We're going to get a fair bit of this. Another torpedo from another quad. Those decoys are useful.
Passing 700 feet.
They have saved my life on numerous occasions in this play. Should I say mission. Up the Trenchant. Right. Take stock of the tactical situation.
Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra 7, bearing 039.
No, you are not getting within that RBU 2500 range. Yes, you are.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Let's get you right up to the top. And you can be active, please.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Shoot tube 1. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And the other weapon?
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 8, last bearing 157. Contact breaking up.
That would have been an ironic time to break a wire. Okay, that's worked out not too bad. We've got an active weapon with nowhere to go. Okay, I have one very real threat. Waterborne threat, that is. Apart from the hordes of quad. Literally. Quad everywhere. You're sitting in a quad nest. Oh look, another quad. Oh look, another quad over there as well. And another quad there. Hopefully they've run out of weapons, the cheeky quad. Jizz. Right. Oh look, I deployed my towed array and a weapon's coming towards me. Right then. Let's mark that position. No. Where's that other quad? This could be a lot of hell coming my way in a moment. Okay, that's not too bad distance-wise. Let's at least get a weapon returned down the bearing.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Come left 2. 3, 5, 8. Helm aye.
I'll go into change direction rather urgently, since that shot looks perfectly aimed to hit me if I continue moseying along this way. Oh! Got a quad right above me, haven't I? There's one over there. There's one there in the dip. Now this is what's awful. So I do need to know where this contact is.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
That being said, he's not the biggest threat. It appears that the majority of Quad has probably spent his ammunition trying to kill me. I think they have limited ammunition. I hope so. This could be my final move. The most stupid thing I've ever done. Let's see. Who's the fattest merchant? I'm afraid, Sierra 4, you have won the Fatty Award. First Tasm is going to be yours. First thing it sees, it's going to kill. Okay, Sierra 4.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Missile seen to broach. Booster separation. Transition to cruise. We have an
Con,
enormous
sonar.
amount.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Quad-related
2, 1,
danger.
4.
Make turns for 3, 2 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Officer damaged. Unable to contain.
Ouch! Emergency stations. Flood. Flood in the engine room.
Damage control parties. Lead of the reactor space.
Con,
Passing 400 feet.
Okay, let's see what we got.
On. Motor array has been damaged.
Yeah, I didn't expect to keep the
Con,
photo after
sonar.
that.
Passing 400 feet.
We can get ready for another missile. Torpedo inbound. Because we are well in another quad nest. Which isn't necessarily the best situation. Given the density of enemy quad, we are making the executive
On. Pumps have been repaired.
decision to evade and live to fight another day. We have taken out the capital ship.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Launching further missiles is going to result in numerous armed quads coming down to make our lives incredibly miserable. Let's sneak away. Don't know what that noise was. My goodness. This is extreme quad-related horror here. Oh, that's close.
Flooding
Oh.
in the torpedo room.
Why am I flooding it?
Damage control parties. Lead of the control room.
Yep, that hit me hard. And I'm heading
Con,
straight for
sonar.
it.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing. 189.
Now. Good to see that worked. Full rise. Oh, it did work.
Passing 700 feet.
That was close.
On. Knuckle formed. Passing 400 feet.
Absolute noise.
Passing 500 feet. Passing 600 feet.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for
Con. Knuckle formed.
Knuckle was effective.
Passing 700 feet.
Here it comes again. More aircraft on top of me.
Passing 600 feet.
Obviously they can hear me pretty dang well now. Oh, I've turned that the wrong way.
Con, knuckle formed.
Oh, this is a long range weapon. Yeah,
Passing 600 feet.
further quad weapons on me.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 500 feet. Passing 400 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Full dive on.
Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 400 feet.
Five knots.
Rig
Silent
ship for
running.
ultra quiet.
That was close. So many quads after us right now. That's the one that could get us. The insta-death quad is inbound right over the top of us now. Whoa. Okay, it looks like after what I can only describe as the most incredible fight for survival performed by the crew of the mighty HMS Trenchant, we can leave the area. Let's do so. After action report, we did fortunately successfully destroy the capital ship. That cruise missile did hit the fat one. Let's get home for some much needed repairs and probably a few beers. Okay, we are once again fully rearmed, ready for combat. Harbour stations, back into the Norwegian Sea to find the enemy. That was a heavy quad presence indeed. On that note, this concludes your broadcast day. Thanks for watching. Boop.